drew chalk hearts on the driveway in the shade of your old farmhouse wall. You wrote my name beside a sunset. I drew yours a little too small. Your dog ran wild through the clover. Your mama called us in for pie. We had dirt on our hands and summer on our faces, and forever in our eyes. We didn't know the way to words, we only knew what kindness meant. You gave me half your jacket when the evening wind came in. Take me back to chalk hearts on the driveway, to the days when love was soft and new, when a dusty road felt like a highway, and every turn led back to you. We were young, but my heart remembers how your hand felt holding mine. Love was quiet as the fields in September, and sweet as homemade blackberry wine. We climbed up high in the hayloft, counting birds across the sky. You said you'd build a house with windows where the morning sun could shine. I laughed and said I'd plant the flowers, yellow ones beside the gate. You promised me a porch swing someday, like promises could never break. Years moved on like cattle trains, slow at first, then gone too fast. But some old dreams don't disappear, they just wait inside the past. Take me back to chalk hearts on the driveway, to the days when love was soft and new, when a dusty road felt like a highway, and every turn led back to you. We were young, but my heart remembers how your hand felt holding mine. Love was quiet as the fields in September, and sweet as homemade blackberry wine. Now the farmhouse paint is fading, and the barn leans with the years. But when you smile across the kitchen, all that childhood reappears. We don't need to be those children running barefoot through the rain. We just need the kind of loving that can find its way again. Take me back to chalk hearts on the driveway, where the sun went down in gold, where the world was small and gentle, and your arms still behind. Love is still there in the silence, soft and honest, yours and mine. The chalk washed off with the weather, but the feeling never went away. Some love starts young and stays forever, like a song from yesterday. We were small town kids with scraped up knees, riding old bikes through the maple trees. You had a cap from your father's farm, I had your bracelet tied around my arm. At the schoolyard fence in the morning light, you'd save me a place on the left-hand side. I found your note in my lunchbox tin saying, meet me after class again. Back then the days were slow and wide, with dirt road dreams and firefly nights. I didn't know what love could do, but I felt safe standing next to you. You were my first song on a summer breeze, my little secret underneath the trees. Before love learned how to break or hide, you were the commonplace in my life. Take me back to those golden days, to chalkboard hearts and hideaway names. We grew up, but I still know the truth. A part of me stayed young with you. We'd race down past the feed store sign, two shadows rolling through the county line. You'd let me win, though I always knew that was just your way of saying I love you. Your sister laughed from the kitchen door while we made plans on the wooden floor. A house by the road, a dog and a swing. We thought love was such an easy thing. Then life came calling down separate roads, packed up dreams and carried us home. But every soft song on the radio brought back the boy I used to know. You were my first song on a summer breeze, my little secret underneath the trees. Before love learned how to break or hide, you were the commonplace in my life. Take me back to those golden days, to chalkboard hearts and hideaway names. We grew up, but I still know the truth. A part of me stayed young with you. Now you're standing by that old school gate, same shy smile, just a little more grace. Time put lines on both our hands, but my heart still knows where it began. We don't have to start again. Maybe love just waited till then. Quiet as the dust on a country road, soft as a prayer coming home. You are still my son. was warm and clear. We grew up, but I still know the truth. The best of me stayed young with you. There's an old bike leaning by the gate, and a school bell ringing somewhere late. When you smile, I still feel brand new, like that little girl in love with you. We were 9 years old by the railway line, counting boxcars in the evening light. You had pockets full of candy and stones. I had a ribbon coming loose from home. The general store had a faded sign. We'd share one soda and take our time. You'd make me laugh till the screen door rang, like a soft old bell in the summer rain. We didn't know that hearts could grow from little things nobody knows. But every day beside those tracks, I wish the sun would not go back. Send me postcards from July, from the place where we first learned to fly, where the train rolled slow through the golden dust, and your small town smile was enough. Send me memories soft and true of the girl I was when I had you. Before goodbye, learned how to cry. You were my postcard from July. Your family left when the corn was high. I stood there quiet, trying not to cry. You waved at me from the window seat, and the wheels kept turning under my feet. You sent me cards from every town, with crooked words and hearts strewn round. I kept them safe in a biscuit tin, and read them when the nights rolled in. Some love whispers, some love waits, some love hides behind old names. And every time that whistle blew, I heard a little piece of you. Send me postcards from July, from the place where we first learned to fly, where the train rolled slow through the golden dust, and your small town smile was enough. Send me memories soft and true of the girl I was when I had you. Before goodbye, learned ticket windows cracked and torn, but there you stand with your hat in your hands, like time just gave us one more chance. You said I wrote, but I never knew if every road would lead to you. I smiled and said I kept them all, every summer, every fall. Keep those postcards from July, but hold me here beneath this sky, where the train rolls slow and the night turns blue, and my heart comes home to you. We were children, wild and shy. Now we're love that passed through time. After all the years gone by, you're still my postcard from July. The old train hums past the pines. Your hand is warm and holding mine. Some stories leave and circle through, and mine came back with you. You live 2 doors down by the railroad sign, in a blue little house at the edge of the pines. I was 8 years old with a ribbon untied. You were the boy with the brave brown eyes. We'd sit on the curb when the day turned gold, trading little stories we never told. You gave me marbles in a paper sack. I gave you a smile, and you smiled right back. We didn't call it love back then, we just knew we were best friends. But every time you walked me home, I felt a little less alone. Meet me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow, where the summer rain on a tin roof was the sweetest sound we'd know. Meet me where our hearts began, before the world told us to run. You were my first little piece of forever, under that soft country sun. Your daddy got work in another town. I watched that moving truck roll out. He left a note beneath the porch stone crack, saying, "One day, girl, I'm coming back." I kept that letter in a wooden drawer, read it when I couldn't sleep no more. Years went by like fence posts in a blur, but I still remembered every word. Some roads bend and some hearts away, some goodbyes come back as fate, and every quiet song I knew had a little bit of me and you. Meet me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow, where the summer rain on a tin roof the sweetest sound we'd know. Meet me where our hearts began, before the world told us to run. You were my first little piece of forever, under that soft country sun. Stood with the paint worn thin, and your truck was parked outside again. You said I kept my promise, didn't I? I laughed with tears in my eyes. No fireworks, no big parade, just two old hearts finding their place. Kiss me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow. Let the summer rain on the tin roof play the song we used to know. Hold me where our hearts began, where time got lost and love stayed young. You were my first little piece of forever, and you still feel like home, my love. The red mailbox leans in the evening light. Your hand finds mine, and the world feels right. Some childhood dreams fade with the dust, but ours grew up and waited for us. We were small town kids with scraped up knees, riding old bikes through the maple trees. You had a cap from your father's farm. I had your bracelet tied around my arm. At the schoolyard fence in the morning light, you'd save me a place on the left-hand side. I found your note in my lunchbox tin, saying, meet me after class again. Back then the days were slow and wide, with dirt road dreams and firefly nights. I didn't know what love could do, but I felt safe standing next to you. You were my first song on a summer breeze, my little secret underneath the trees. Before love learned how to break or hide, you were the calm place in my life. Take me back to those golden days, to chalkboard hearts and hideaway names. We grew up, but I still know the truth. A part of me stayed young with you. We'd race down past the feed store sign, two shadows rolling through the county line. You'd let me win, though I always knew that was just your way of saying I love you. Your sister laughed from the kitchen door while we made plans on the wooden floor. A house by the road, a dog and a swing. We thought love was such an easy thing, and life came calling down separate roads, packed up dreams and carried us home. But every soft song on the radio brought back the boy I used to know. You were my first song on a summer breeze, just a little more grace. Time put lines on both our hands, but my heart still knows where it began. We don't have to start again. Maybe love just waited till then. Quiet as the dust on a country road, soft as a prayer coming home. You are still my summer breeze, still my secret underneath the trees. After all the years we had to lose, I found my way back home to you. Take me back, but hold me here, where the past feels warm and clear. We grew up, but I still know the truth. The best of me stayed young with you. There's an old bike leaning by the gate, and a school bell ringing somewhere late. When you smile, I still feel brand new, like that little girl in love with you. He lived 2 doors down by the railroad sign, in a blue little house at the edge of the pines. I was 8 years old with a ribbon untied. You were the boy with the brave brown eyes. We'd sit on the curb when the day turned gold, trading little stories we never told. You gave me marbles in a paper sack. I gave you a smile, and you smiled right back. We didn't call it love back then, we just knew we were best of friends. But every time you walked me home, I felt a little less alone. Meet me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow, where the summer rain on a tin roof was the sweetest sound we'd know. Meet me where our hearts began, before the world told us to run. You were my first little piece of forever, under that soft country sun. Your daddy got work in another town. I watched that moving truck roll out. You left a note beneath the porch stone crack, saying, "One day, girl, I'm coming back." I kept that letter in a wooden drawer, read it when I couldn't sleep no more. Years went by like fence posts in a blur, but I still remembered every word. Some roads bend and some hearts wait, some goodbyes come back as fate, and every quiet song I knew had a little bit of me and you. Meet me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow, where the summer rain on a tin roof was the sweetest sound we'd known. Meet me where our hearts began, before the world told us to run. You were my first little piece of forever, under that soft country sun. I came back home in late July with tired hands and a restless mind. The blue house stood with the paint worn thin, and your truck was parked outside again. You said I kept my promise, didn't I? I laughed with tears in my eyes. No fireworks, no big parade, just two old hearts finding their place. Kiss me by the red mailbox, where the gravel road turns slow. Let the summer rain on the tin roof play the song we used to know. Where time got lost and love stayed young. You were my first little piece of forever, and you still feel like home, my love. The red mailbox leans in the evening light. Your hand finds mine, and the world feels right. Some childhood dreams fade with the dust, but ours grew up and waited for us. We were chasing a yellow kite through the wheat fields after school. You had sunshine on your shoulders, I had grass stains on my shoes. Your brother built it from newspaper with a ribbon tail of blue. He said, hold on, don't let it fly away, and I held on next to you. We were young and barely knew how a heart could start to move. But every time you looked at me, the whole wide world felt soft and sweet. That yellow kite went high, 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 dancing in the country sky. Two little hearts on an open road, learning love before we knew its name. And every time the warm wind blows, I remember how it felt back home. Your hand in mine, the evening light, and our love tied to a yellow kite. We left our names on an old wood bridge by the creek behind your place. drew a heart around the letters, then smiled and looked away. At 13, you moved to Georgia. I watched your taillights disappear. You left that kite inside my barn, like a promise waiting here. Seasons turned and years went by, but some goodbyes don't really die. They just hide in quiet rooms, like old songs waiting for a tune. That yellow kite went high, 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 dancing in the country sky. Two little hearts on an open road, learning love before we knew its name. And every time the warm wind blows, I remember how it felt back home. Your hand in mine, the evening light, and our love tied to a yellow kite. Last July you came back home with dusty boots and a softer voice. I found that kite above the hay, and you laughed like we were still those kids. We took it out where the wheat still grows, let it rise where the sunset glows. No big speech, no perfect line, just your fingers wrapped in mine. That yellow kite went high, 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 like it had never left the sky. Two grown hearts on an old dirt road, finding love that waited through the years. And every time the warm wind blows, I know exactly where I belong. Your hand in mine, the evening light, and our love still tied to a yellow kite. The wheat fields move like waves of gold, your shoulder feels like coming home. Some childhood dreams don't fade with time, they just wait for the right wind to fly. We were kids behind the old red barn, drawing maps in the dirt with a broken branch. You had hay in your messy hair, I had a blue dress from the summer fair. Your mama sold pies by the county road, my daddy played guitar nice and slow. We'd sit on the fence when the sun went low, talking about places we'd never go. Back then love was a quiet thing, like warm wind moving through the fields. I didn't know what my heart had found, but I knew I wanted you around. He gave me a ribbon from the fair, tied it soft in my sunlit hair. Said keep this close when summer ends, like little hearts could just stay friends. Now every sunset takes me there, to that old sweet before the years taught us to care. I loved you with that ribbon in my hair. We'd walk barefoot past the cattle gate, stealing peaches from your grandpa's crate. You'd save the sweetest one for me, then laugh when juice ran down my sleeve. One August night, the fair lights shine, you held my hand for the very first time. No one saw but the stars above, knew two kids were learning love. Then the seasons turned the road to gray, your family packed and drove away. I stood there trying not to cry, with that ribbon waving in goodbye. You gave me a ribbon from the fair, tied it soft in my sunlit hair. Said keep this close when summer ends, like little hearts could just stay friends. Now every sunset takes me there, to that old sweet county fair, before the years taught us to care. I loved you with that ribbon in my hair. I found it folded in a wooden box, beside old letters and a silver cross. Then I heard your voice at the general store, and time fell quiet like it did before. You smiled and said, do you still remember? I said, every fair, every September. You touched my hand and I swear right there, I was that girl with the ribbon in her hair. You gave me a ribbon from the fair, now your hands are gently in my hair. After all the roads we had to take, some old promises never break. Now every sunset brings me home to the love we thought we'd outgrown. But hearts like ours don't disappear, they wait through every passing year. The old red barn still leans with time, the fair lights still know yours and mine. And when you hold me soft and slow, I'm back where childhood love first grows. We were 9 years old by the railway line, counting boxcars in the evening light. He had pockets full of candy and stones. I had a ribbon coming loose from home. The general store had a faded sign, we'd share one soda and take our time. He'd make me laugh till the screen door rang, like a soft old bell in the summer rain. We didn't know that hearts could grow from little things nobody knows. But every day beside those tracks, I wish the sun would not go back. Send me postcards from July, from the place where we first learned to fly, where the train rode slow through the golden dust, and your small town smile was enough. Send me memories soft and true, quiet, trying not to cry. You waved at me from the window seat, and the wheels kept turning under my feet. You sent me cards from every town, with crooked words and hearts drawn round. I kept them safe in a biscuit tin, and read them when the nights rolled in. Some love whispers, some love waits, some love hides behind old names. And every time that a whistle blew, I heard a little piece of you. Send me postcards from July, from the place where we first learned to fly, where the train rolled slow through the golden dust, and your small town smile was enough. Send me memories soft and true of the girl I was when I had you. Before goodbye learned how to cry, you were my postcard from July. Now the station's quiet, the paint is worn, the ticket windows cracked and torn, but there you stand with your hat in your hands, like time just gave us one more chance. You said I wrote, but I never knew if every road would lead to you. I smiled and said I kept them all, every summer, every fall. Keep those postcards from July, but hold me here beneath this sky, where the train rolls slow and the night turns blue, and my heart comes home to you. We were children, wild and shy. Now we're love that passed through time. After all the years gone by, you're still my postcard from July. The old train hums past the pines, your hand is warm and holding mine. Some stories leave then circle through, and mine came back with you. We were chasing a yellow kite through the wheat fields after school. You had sunshine on your shoulders, I had grass stains on my shoes. Your brother built it from newspaper with a ribbon tail of blue. He said, hold on, don't let it fly away. And I held on next to you. We were young and barely knew how a heart could start to move, but every time you looked at me, the whole wide world felt soft and sweet. That yellow kite went high, high, high. left our names on an old wood bridge by the creek behind your place. You drew a heart around the letters, then smiled and looked away. At 13 you moved to Georgia. I watched your taillights disappear. You left that kite inside my barn like a promise waiting here. Seasons turned and years went by, but some goodbyes don't really die. They just hide in quiet rooms like old songs waiting for a tune. That yellow kite went high, 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 dancing in the country sky. Two little hearts on an open road, learning love before we knew its name. And every time the warm wind blows, I remember how it felt back home. Your hand in mine, the evening light, and our love tied to a yellow kite. Last July you came back home with dusty boots and a softer voice. I found that kite above the hay, and you laughed like we were still those kids. We took it out where the wheat still grows, let it rise where the sunset glows. No big speech, no perfect line, just your fingers wrapped in mine. That yellow kite went high, 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 like it had never left the sky. Two grown hearts on an old dirt road, finding love that waited through the years. And every time the warm wind blows, I know exactly where I belong. Your hand in mine, the evening light, and our love still tied to a yellow kite. The wheat fields move like waves of gold. Your shoulder feels like coming home. Some childhood dreams don't fade with time, they just wait for the right wind to fly. We were kids behind the old red barn, drawing maps in the dirt with a broken branch. You had hay in your messy hair, I had a blue dress from the summer fair. Your mama sold pies by the county road. My daddy played guitar nice and slow. We'd sit on the fence when the sun went low, talking about places we'd never go. Back then love was a quiet thing, like warm wind moving through the fields. I didn't know what my heart had found, but I knew I wanted you around. You gave me a ribbon from the fair, tied it soft in my sunlit hair. Said keep this close when summer ends, like little hearts could just stay friends. Now every sunset takes me there, to that old sweet county fair. Before the years taught us to care, I loved you with that ribbon in my hair. We'd walk barefoot past the cattle gate, stealing peaches from your grandpa's crate. You'd save the sweetest one for me, and laugh when juice ran down my sleeve. One August night, the fair lights shine. You held my hand for the very first time. No one saw but the stars above. No two kids were learning love. Then the seasons turned the road to gray. A family packed and drove away. I stood there trying not to cry, with that ribbon waving in goodbye. You gave me a ribbon from the fair, tied it soft in my sunlit hair. Said keep this close when summer ends, like little hearts could just stay friends. Now every sunset takes me there, to that old sweet county fair. Before the years taught us to care, I loved you with that ribbon in my hair. I found it folded in a wooden box, beside old letters and a silver cross. Then I heard your voice at the general store, and time fell quiet like it did before. You smiled and said, do you still remember? I said, every fair, every September. You touched my hand and I swear right there, I was that girl with the ribbon in her hair. You gave me a ribbon from the fair. Now your hands are gently in my hair. After all the roads we had to take, some old promises never break. Now every sunset brings me home, to the love we thought we'd outgrown. But hearts like ours don't disappear, they wait through every passing year. The old red barn still leans with time, the fair lights still know yours and mine. And when you hold me soft and slow, I'm back where childhood love first grows.